Hey, planner babes. This is Brittany of Planning with Brit. If you are a newbie here, welcome to my channel. And if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. So you guys, today it is February the 17th. It is Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day weekend. I hope everyone is well rested for those that was able to take advantage of the 3-day weekend. I know I was able to get a little bit of rest, even though my kids were home yesterday. But without further ado, I am here. I am ready to be into this video and doing a plan with me. So let's just jump right in. So first of all, you guys, I'm always standing when I'm doing this video. It doesn't look like I'm standing, but I'm always standing. So I am going to try to sit down and not hit the ring light camera that is at the top of my desk because it hangs over my desk. So we're going to do that. Secondly, I have a chaos of a mess on my desk. I'm not sure what I wanted to use for this week, as I'm really trying to get into the habit of using my stash. You guys know I do have a few new pet tapes from the Roseylifeplanner, who I PR for. I'm trying to use some more of my Simply Gilded Valentine's Day washi for the rest of this month. I've been sitting here trying to get together what I'm going to do for March, as March is my birthday month. Yay! Even though I do have my March subscription kit from the Roseylifeplanner, should be here by the weekend. If not the weekend, by next Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So I will have my March kit. So I've gotten a sneak peek of what that looks like. So I'm trying to just incorporate the kit along with other stickers. I have a plethora of springtime stickers. You guys know I have so much wrong pet tapes from spring. Stickers from Paper Boutique, that's also who I PR for. I have a lot of her spring stickers from last year. So I just have so much stuff, and I want to get in the habit, as much as I want to keep buying certain things, because you guys know I buy from the shops that I truly adore and love, which is of course Paper Boutique, Roseylifeplanner, Simply Gilded, Wrong. But I want to make sure that I am using other stuff in my stash and not just letting stuff sit. So without further ado, I'm going to try to start doing that from here on out in my videos. So we are going to start with this week. Here's a recap of last week and how it was. And it was really pretty. It was really simple. Used some Roseylifeplanner pet tape from the Shabby Chick pet tape that you guys know I purchased in my last order, and used some of Simply Gilded washi. This week, I pulled out a few things. So I pulled out the vintage travel pet tape from the Roseylifeplanner. You guys know I was using that on my journaling pages, which I can show you guys really fast. So that's what it looks like. And I think I am going to use it for this week, just because I don't really want to keep using pink, but also want to use something that's a little bit more like simple and quiet, I guess, as far as the color range. So I'm going to use that. I won't be using the lace washi. Here's the other pages where I use some on. But I am thinking about using the Simply Gilded washi tape that I just got. This one is the butterflies, and one is just regular tape with the, looks like rose gold accents. This one is the same thing, but it has the, I'm trying to tell you what it is, the iridescent overlay over top. So I'm thinking about using one of these and using this pretty lace washi tape from Simply Gilded. I got this one and the purple one, which was a part of the Valentine's Day bundle. So I think I'm going to do that. I know I said I'm not going to add pink, but this is about as much pink as we're going to get this week. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the regular or the one with the overlay. I think the one with the overlay is extremely pretty, so I think I'm going to use that. So we're just going to stack these washi tapes I'm not using. And then I also had this washi tape, which is from Hobby Lobby. It's from Agenda 52. You guys know I have a whole bunch of that washi that I purchased about a month or two ago that I really want to use. And I specifically bought this one to use with the vintage travel pet tape. So we're going to see how I'm going to incorporate all three of these. I might keep the butterfly one and take the lace one out. We shall see. So I feel odd trying to sit down and do this because I like to look in the camera while I'm filming to make sure that you guys can, see everything. So we are just going to get started. So on to planner chat while we do this. So I had a really nice Valentine's Day weekend. Typically, me and my husband do not go out for Valentine's Day, and that's just because we just don't. It's not nothing bad. My husband will normally order me flowers. Just about every year he will get me flowers. Or he'll just let me just go and he'll just say, go buy whatever you want. That's just my husband. He's just so nonchalant and chill with everything. But Valentine's Day is not something we typically celebrate because next month is March. You guys know my birthday is March 8th. My twins' birthday is March 17th. My mother-in-law is March 16th. My brother-in-law is March 15th. So we typically don't do nothing in February because March is right around the corner. Then my husband is like, we're spending all this money on birthdays and doing stuff with the family, sending his mom gifts, maybe doing something with his brother. So it's just always a big thing for us that we just don't celebrate Valentine's Day like that. But this year, my husband was like, we are going to get out of the house. We did go out on Friday. So as I'm sitting here trying to get this together, I'll talk. But we did go out on Friday. Our sister-in-law, she invited us out to a Beats and Bingo event. She's attended the event before. So she invited us along. We also got my children's godfather and his girlfriend to come. So it was really nice. We had a really good time. It was something different for us. And because we typically don't go out, it was pretty cool. It was kind of late when we went out. So the event didn't start until 9 o'clock. But the doors did open at 8. So we did go. I'm going to take my planner out. I typically don't, but I've noticed that I can't put washi tape down with my planner cover being on my desk. You guys know I got this big old clip and everything. So I'm just going to take my planner out of my cover for right now without making a whole mess because I can't get it out. But so yeah, so we did, like I said, we did go out on Friday night and we had a really, really nice time. And like I said, it was extremely late when we left. So we didn't get back till late. Then we also went to IHOP afterwards because for some reason, me and my husband was extremely hungry because it was late and we were still up. So that's kind of how that went. But we had a really, really nice time. It was something of a different experience. So it was fun. My daughters also was out on Friday. They do Taekwondo. If you guys know this, follow me from my previous videos. They do Taekwondo. So they had a party. The teacher threw them a big party. She typically throws one like every other month. So they had a party, and that was my daughter's first time actually going because we typically do not have them go to the parties. Just because we normally always have other things that we're doing, but we went on and let them go to the party and we paid for them to go. So they had a fabulous time. We dropped them off, and then a friend of mine at Taekwondo, she brought them home for me. And my sons were here, so it all worked out. But yeah, so that's kind of how Friday night went. Saturday, what happened Saturday? So my oldest son, he had a job interview Saturday. So hopefully he gets this job as he is 18. If he gets this job, this will be his second job working. He was working not last year, but the year before. During 10th grade year, there we go. I was trying to figure out when he was working. During 10th grade year, 11th grade, he did not work. He just went on and just did track all year long. But, so yeah, so hopefully my son gets this job. He's really looking forward to it, especially because, as you guys know, he has been going to driving school. He just finished his driving lessons on Friday. So he did all 3 driving courses last week, which made my week extremely, extremely busy. But, oh, okay. I like how this is going to work out. We're going to go ahead and do this, you guys. I'm going to add the butterfly. I'm not going to do the lace. Yeah, we'll leave the lace off. I think this is really going to be really pretty with this. So like I was saying, so yeah, my son did all 3 of his driving lessons last week. He had to do 30 hours of in-class instruction and then 6 hours driving. and that was broken down over 2 hours for 3 days. My son has been driving for over a year now. He's been driving with us since he's had his permit. So my son is most definitely well ready to take his driving test, which I do have scheduled for this Friday. So another semi-busy week for me, but I'm super excited. This is a big milestone for my son. I'm actually surprised I'm not crying any tears about it, but I've been extremely emotional since his senior year started. You know, yes, I do have other children, but my son was the only child for 10 years. And now to be at this place with him where, you know, he'll be graduating. He attended his last homecoming dance back in October. Now he's finishing driving school. He's already 18. You know, now I've got the inundated emails about prom and all the senior events and graduation and cap and gown and yearbooks, everything under the sun. It's overwhelming, but it's also very blissful at the same time. And I'm just super emotional about it. I'm just a train wreck. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you guys. So I've been crying off and on. Like, I was texting my son Friday when he went to school and was telling him to do something. And then, like, we briefly was talking about prom. And he was talking about asking one of his friends out because he doesn't have a girlfriend. But he has some friends, some girls that are going to be by themselves. So I was like, well, ask one of your closest friends to go. And they'll go because they all been talking about what they're kind of going to do for prom. And then I just got in my feelings and I told him I was crying and all this other crap. So he's like, Ma, stop, because they're going to make me cry. He's like, you act like I'm going to be leaving next week. So it's just been a whole big mess. And yeah, and I'm just being real and transparent because some people try to fake the funk. I am not faking the funk when it comes to my son. I am devastated that he's graduating. Yes, he will still be living at home, going to work. He'll be going to the community college here for nursing program in the fall. But it's still a big deal for me. So, you know, it's bittersweet, but I'm sad at the same time. So yeah, me and my son, we've just been kind of crying and sharing emotions up a storm lately. But it's all in good fun. So let's see. I am going to take this big sticker. But yeah, so back to the original conversation. He had a job interview. So hopefully he gets the job. He's really excited about getting it. And I hope they do hire him. It would be nice because he wants to work. Because he also has to help pay the car insurance. So that's more so why he wants to get a job, is to help do that. He wants to save towards his own car. We're going to put this down for Sunday, as I typically don't do much on Sundays. And let's see if I can get this on here without hitting the ring light, as I said. There we go. So yeah, so he had a job interview. And then after his job interview, we decided to go out as a family to the mall. So we went out, we ate. We did a lot of fun stuff at the mall. I got my daughters a few things. My husband bought me a few things. So we had a really, really nice time out. And I was really happy about that. So, yes, as you see where I pulled that big floral sticker here, this is where it repeats. So I had already used this piece and this one that I'm going to put on the other side. So that's the one thing I do like about Linda's Pet Tapes. The seams have enough stickers to repeat at least 5 to 6 times. And you know what? It's a lot of stickers, as you see. So I have a good amount of stickers to use up. How do I want to put this on here? So I'm going to do it like this. Since Monday was no school, I'm going to put these at the top. And I'm just trying to make sure I line this up. Oops. I want it to overlap just a little bit. About right there. But I seem to can't put it down correctly. So let's do this. There we go. So yeah, so like I said, so that was Saturday, and then Sunday was pretty chill. Me and my husband we went out to Walmart in that morning and ran some errands. My oldest son, his dad actually came to pick him up, so he hung out with his dad and his brother for a few hours. And we just kind of stayed home. It was really chill. It was really quiet. Not a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then yesterday was also a chill day. This must be, but these last few months has been the moment of me not feeling well. So I went to urgent care again yesterday because I woke up in the middle of the night feeling very miserable. I am feeling a little bit better today, thank the Lord. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm feeling a little bit better. I got some medication. It's just, I don't know. I've just been really miserable since when was the first time I got sick? Was back in November. Then I got sick in January. So yeah, it's just been a whirlwind of being sick. I'm not sure where I want to put her. Do I want to put her here? And that blocks off Monday. Or do I want to put her here and let her block off a little bit of Saturday? I'm going to put her here. So let's make this be right. And my page is just like not, let's do this. My page is not straight. Put down my lovely clip. My Rosy Posy clip from Linda. Okay, let's put her about right here. Because I don't really want to cut off the little bit of Sunday that I do want to write. And I don't have too much going on Saturday. But I don't mind that being cut off like that. Oh, that is so stinking cute. Okay. So, we got that sticker. I don't want to put too many more bigger stickers on here. Not that big. I'm trying to see. I know the infamous bow I like to always have somewhere on the page. But that bow might not be happening this week. So we're going to leave the bow alone. What other smaller stickers we got? I actually wouldn't mind putting her on here. Let's see how much space she takes up. You know what? I think I'm going to add her in here. Either her or... Do I have her, this one at the beginning? Looking for that one. Let's see. No. So it's either between her or her. Let's see. Okay. I like this one a little bit better. For this week only. So. But yeah, so that was my weekend in a nutshell. Nothing too special. Nothing too serious. Let's see if we can get her added about right there. Okay, this is coming out extremely lovely. Yes, I am so in love with these big stickers. It is just so cute. And then I'm just going to take some of the smaller element stickers. I'm trying to see what have I not used yet. I just was looking at one. There we go. I don't think... Okay. I've used the slippers on another sticker, so we're just going to do this. And I'm going to put this right here as it was a chill day. I'm going to do a little bit of accents around the top when I find out what I want to use. And I typically put something right here in the middle. I might do a little something right there. Not too sure as of yet. I am going out Saturday, so I want to use this, but I feel like it's just a little too big. I'm actually going out with a good fountain pen friend of mine that actually lives in the area that I met about 2 years ago. And her name is CJ. She is on Instagram. And she lives in my area. So we decided finally we have a time where we can go and hang out. We are going to go to Pen Boutique. I know many of you are familiar with Pen Boutique and order from them. They are my local pen store, surprisingly. Them and Birchman's Inkwell is also local to me, but Birchman's is about an hour away. Pen Boutique is about 30 minutes away from me. About a good 25-30 minutes. So yeah, so we're going to go to Pen Boutique Saturday, and we're also going to go out for lunch. So CJ works as a teacher, So it's really hard for me and her to kind of get together because during the week she's really, really busy. And then the weekends, I get it. Everybody wants to kind of just be home and do their own thing. But we've made some time in our busy schedules to go hang out. So that should be fun. Like I said, I want to use this journaling sticker, but you know what? I'm still going to put it down. It can be big all day. It's perfectly fine. I know this roll of pet tape is everywhere. So with that being said, let me see. As I've been trying to use this bad boy. If you guys remember, this is the Rainbow Collection sticker book with all of the different size boxes from Wrong. It was from her 10th anniversary, not last year, but the year before. You guys know I purchased this, so I have the whole collection. This book, I have the Rainbow Girls collection, which I'm going to just briefly show you. Bam. So it's this book, the Rainbow Collection of the girls, and then the 9 roll of washi tape box set that had a pet tape for each color. So I've been trying to make sure I use this. It's hard to use the boxes sometimes, but I do make it my business to throw some boxes on there every so often. So that's what I've been doing. And I think I've used a great amount. I'm looking for the brown ones. Did I take them? There you go. I'm like, I know they're in here somewhere. So yeah, so we're going to use, if I have a bigger one, it's going to be this one. Put that behind me. So I want to try to, there we go. I want to do it like this. So this is Saturday, and I'm mad because I'm going to cover up my sticker. So let's see with the tweezers, or with my fingernail, first of all, if when I put this down, without tearing my sticker or my page, which I find sometimes it is really hard to do. There we go. All right, I kind of want to get this situated about right there. I didn't even put that down correctly. This is why I hate putting stickers down sometimes. It is extremely hard, especially in your planner, because you don't want to rip the page. So let's see if I can be successful in picking the sticker up without tearing my book. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did it. That is not an easy thing to do. So we're going to have to lift this side just a little bit. All right. I want to get this down as best as I can. I'm actually going to go for it to be right there. Now I'm going to put this back down. There we go. Okay, that is the first time I was able to do this without tearing the damn page. Like, it is ridiculous what we go through to put a sticker down. So yeah, so that's going to be for Saturday for my outing with my friend CJ. I do need to put a box down for Friday and a box down for Wednesday. I needed to put one down for yesterday, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it because I was supposed to go to physical therapy yesterday, and I actually did not. I went to urgent care because I wasn't feeling good. But I had physical therapy on Wednesday, and I moved my Monday to Friday, and my son's driving test is Friday. So I'll put one down for his driving test. But my physical therapy, I will not do that. I'm going to put a smaller one down for his driving test for Friday. And it's at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to just do like this. And I know I have some type of a car sticker floating around here somewhere. I will have to go find it. But yeah, that and my planner spreads, I don't make them be too much. That would be cool to put her in the middle of the page. What do you guys think? Should I put her up there? I don't know. I try not to overdo my planner spreads, but I do want to put something right here and put a to-do sticker. I don't know, I might put a piece of washi tape right there. Not totally sure yet what I'm going to do in that little spot. I'm just trying to see if I want to add any more. Let's do less pages. I just wanted to hold it steady. Debating if I want to do any little more stickers. Grr. Or I can do a smaller sticker up here instead of a big one. Which I think I'm going to do a smaller sticker. I don't want to add another huge sticker at the top. But other than that, anything else I can talk about? Oh, I did this morning purchase my ticket to the Baltimore Washington Pen Show. For my pen people that follow me, you guys know that I typically go to 2 pen shows a year that are local to me. In March, they do the Baltimore Washington Pen Show that is held at the BWI Marriott Hotel near BWI Airport. I do not live that far. I literally live like 20 minutes away. And then in August, they do the Washington, it's the DC Super Pen Show, I'm sorry, but it's in DC. But it's the DC Super Pen Show. That is typically right outside of DC and at the, I think it's like the Marriott something in Virginia. So I live about an hour away from that. So I normally go to those. I've been going to them. This will be now year 3, which I am super excited to be going. I just purchased my ticket actually this morning. And this year I am going to be attending a seminar. One of my good fountain pen planner friends, Lakeisha Hall. She is on Instagram as Confident Canvas. I know many of you are familiar with her. Lakeisha is going to be hosting a journaling seminar. So I signed up and paid for that. So I'm super excited because we have not been able to cross each other's paths. She's normally at one event and I'm normally at something else. So I'm so excited to be able to go to her seminar and actually get to meet her in person versus us talking all on Instagram. So that will be cool. And we have mutual fountain pen friends in common. So I am really looking forward to going to that. It's on my birthday weekend. Actually, it's from March 6th through the 8th. My birthday is March 8th, but I'm going to the conference on Saturday, March 7th. I didn't want to go Saturday on my birthday. Last year, it was on my birthday on a Saturday. But since my birthday is Sunday this year, I wanted to keep the Sunday open. I don't know if my husband has any secret plans for me, but he probably does not, as he knows I'm going to the pen show. He's kind of letting me do my own thing. So I'm excited that every year it gets to be either my birthday weekend or the weekend before. I think the first year I went, it was the weekend before my birthday. But last year it was on my birthday and I was excited. I was stoked. So that is a big thing for me to do every year in March. So yeah, going to the pen show that weekend, super, super excited. Get to attend a seminar and meet some really great people. And that is about it. Anything else? Oh, and I did order me a new planner cover today also. It is a pre-order. If you guys can remember, I'm going to do this right there. If you guys can remember, let's see if I can pull it out while we're talking. A few months ago, I got a custom LV inspired cover. There we go. I got a custom LV inspired cover from Echo Claire. If you guys remember, it was all pink. This is my current cover, which probably might go back to next month for March. But I got a new cover coming in. It is so freaking beautiful. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it looked like. I'm going to let you guys use your imagination because for those that know me, know that pink, as you see all around me, pink is the name of the game. I will say that the cover is not pink. It is the brown LV cover. But the designs on it, I'm going to let you guys ponder for the next few weeks on what it is. But I finally was able to get a second cover from Echo Claire. I've been passing up on a lot of the pre-orders that she's been doing to see, like, there's a specific cover I've been wanting her to do, and she pulled one out of the air on me, and I messaged her and was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get this on Tuesday morning before you close the pre-order. I was like, don't close it yet. So I went, and first thing, as soon as I woke up this morning, I did my purchase for my second cover from her shop. And actually, I found out about this shop from Teals of at Teals Gold on Instagram. I know many of you are familiar with Teals. She has her Patreon. I've met Teals in person several times. We are like the best of friends now. But Teals had a pink LV inspired cover that had cherry blossoms on it. And she told me about the Echo Claire shop last year. And literally, probably like a month after her telling me about this shop, she did this pre-order in the pink monogram, and I snagged it up immediately. Of course, why would I not snatch it up? But this was the only one I had from her. And then she did open up a pre-order for another one that I really was looking forward to. So I grabbed it this morning. So the monogram on it, it's all brown, but it's designed. I'm not saying what the designs are. I'm going to let you guys try to figure out what it is. But I can't wait to receive it in the next few weeks and show you guys, because y'all going to be like, Brittany, that was right up your alley. You did good waiting for her to drop one that was made specifically for you. So I'm going to let y'all ponder on it for a while. I'm not going to say nothing else about it, but just know that it's the brown monogram one. But the designs on it was well worth me wanting to have. That's the story on my second cover I'll be getting. But other than that, here is this. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to keep adding boxes, because if I put a box here, it's going to look weird. I don't want it to look weird. So we're going to keep just this box only. And for my appointments this week, I'm just going to draw a bubble around it. That's how I know it was my physical therapy stuff. But this is how my planner looks for the week of this week. Oh, I said I wanted to put something right here. I am going to scroll this pet tape. I know. I want a small floral piece. Let's see if we can find one as my pet tape is going on the floor. I think it's that one. Yeah, we're going to pick this baby off. This is the great thing I like about Linda's pet tape. All of like the little small elements, I love taking them off. I am going to put this right here. I typically will put it where this is, but to give myself some more room this week to write, I'm going to put it right under the little calendar. Make sure it's even. There. Now I'm going to roll this bad boy up, because, yeah, it's all the way on my floor, you guys. Like, I did all of that just to go grab a sticker. And as soon as I finish rolling this up, I am going to get a script sticker to put there. I have several script stickers from Linda. I don't know if I want to use a gold script or a black script. So we are about to make this happen. I know. I typically will wait till the end of the video to roll this up, but I don't want to, because I'll walk away and I'll get sidetracked, and all day it will be sitting here. And then that's going to bother me. So we are done with the pet tape, which I totally liked how this came out. It came out extremely pretty. So we are going to get this put away. Okay, script stickers. Where is... I am looking for my little tab. I don't even know where I set it at, you guys. Oh, here we go. So, functional script stickers. Let's see. And I should have another one hiding. So this says notes today, waiting on currently. So I have black this week script stickers, but I thought I had some gold ones. Oh, I have ones that say to do. That's what it is. When I find them. Also from Linda's shop. There we go. These ones are from the Paint My Life 2.0 box. And it's rose gold. So let's see. Do we want to put a to do? Or this week? I think I'm going to go with, I know, but the rose gold foiling will bring that out. I'm just going to put this week's sticker. I try to rotate when I use them. let's see. We're going to deal with this week's sticker. Oh, it turns out perfectly fine. And I'm just going to take it across the middle right there. So, bam. So we're going to put this back. Which I have to get a better system of having stickers all over my freaking desk and cards. And there we go. Let's see if I have a driving sticker. Just a little sticker with a car. I have so many like little things. This is from Scribble Prints Co. I do not see a car on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look. Oh, no, that's not a car. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. I do have some stickers that have like a little car on it to put down to represent my son for driving school. But here we go, everybody. Finished spread for this week of the 16th. Got my column for my this week, everything I'm gonna do here. Again, washi tape is from Simply Gilded and Agenda 52. I like how this looks. It went really well with the stickers. Of course, this is the vintage pet tape from the Rosy Life Planner. Colored boxes are from Wrong's Color Girls 10th anniversary. And there we go. And she looks so beautiful. Really, really simple. Nothing drastic. But those are those pages. I'm trying to debate if I want to do something else while we're on video, because why not? But no, I'm just going to go ahead and stop it right here. So again, like I said, I am using the A5 Vertical Common Planner from Sterling Ink. I'm not sure if these planners should still be available in Catherine's shop. I'm not even sure, to be honest. But I did get mine during the pre-order back in September. And I did purchase the clear cover to go with it. All of my stickers on the front of my cover are going to be from the Rosy Life Planner, except this washi tape that is from Leela Journals. And my beautiful bee sticker is from Hobby Lobby. Of course, I had to personalize this a little bit more. And clip is also from the Rosy Life Planner. It's her Rosy Posy. So yes. But again, thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you guys for being here for me talking about my weekend little planner chat. I hope I get to see some more friends at the Baltimore Washington Pen Show. I do know a few people that are traveling to be out there. So if you're coming to the show, please most definitely comment on this video below. Or you can DM me over at Instagram. If you are not following me, you guys, shame on you. It is Brittany_loves, LUVS_pink. Pink is the name, pink is the game. But most definitely be following me on Instagram. I do all of my planner and fountain pen and journaling content over there. But like I said, if you are attending the Baltimore Washington Pen Show the weekend of March 6th through the 8th, please message me. I am going on Saturday, March 7th. I'm probably going to be there all day. The Saturday hours is from 10 to 5. Friday, I think it's 11 to 5 or 11 to 6, and Sunday is 10 to 4. So if you guys are going to the Baltimore Washington Pen Show, again, I will be there March 7th all day from 10 to 5. So most definitely message me so we can meet up, have lunch, have some fun. But until next time, goodbye, Planner Babes.